Welcome to Dr. Josefina's Way, and I'm Laura Guttridge. Today we're talking about the importance of self-confidence.
Yes.
And the key thing with self-confidence, I've learned from reading the lesson, is persistence.
Yes.
And in our lives, we're always going to, anything that we want to accomplish, we're going to be met with failures
Yes.
and walls and problems.
Yes.
And it takes a confident person to say, okay, this is normal to have setbacks, and be persistent to
Correct.
get through those setbacks. And you mentioned a few examples of Michael Jordan, who didn't make the high school basketball team, which
Exactly.
I find really crazy.
Yes.
And then the Thomas Edison example, where he had hundreds
10,000 failures
So he
before.
must have really been confident and persistent.
Exactly.
And I was thinking about this, and I thought, a good example is one of the most famous presidents, Lincoln.
Yes.
He ran for his presidency like 3 or 4 times before he finally made it.
Exactly. What about you? What failure have you had that you didn't give up and you continue?
Oh, my quest to be a mother.
Oh, yes. That perseverance and consistency
Yes.
and persistency. Okay.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
5 years.
5 years.
I gave birth to my one and only child at 45, and waited too late in life to start naturally, so we had to do IVF, in vitro fertilization, and that was very expensive and very painful.
Yes.
And we were friends during the whole time. So
through the whole, yes.
If I wouldn't have been persistent with that, I wouldn't have my beautiful daughter, Celeste.
And what made you, Laura, have that consistency and perseverance and, to keep on going? What was that thing that moved you to that?
I kept visualizing the outcome, which was my child.
Yes.
And just seeing that,
Yes.
and seeing my little family, and
Yes.
having a grandchild from my parents who had no other grandchildren, and a daughter or son from my husband who had the added pressure of he's adopted, so that is our child is his only known blood relative. So I had a lot of pressure.
Yes, yes.
But I didn't care. I said, you know what? I'm going to make this happen, and I'm going to keep going and just till it works. And it finally did work. But I'll tell you, I was at the breaking point.
Yes, but you didn't give up.
No.
Although, see, and that when success comes, you are at a breaking point that you feel, I'm just going to give up. And then you achieve success because you continue and you continue. So you are in good company with Michael Jordan, Thomas Edison, Laura Guttridge, and I'm going to tell you my case in which, persistence and perseverance got me to get my doctor's degree.
Okay.
Because, I spent 4 years going to school, preparing, driving to Miami to go to school, the energy, the money, all the cost, like with having the child, but in my case, it was going my doctor's degree. So you had 2 chances to pass your comprehensive exam to graduate.
Right.
So I took the exam the first time, failure, I didn't pass. So I asked myself the question, okay, what is my choice? Do I'm going to waste the time, the money, the energy, traveling to Miami all 4 years, or do I'm going to prepare myself to pass the test? And Laura, what I did, I sat in my house on my desk for a whole year to master that exam, and then I took it and I passed my exam. But it's the perseverance, because you ask yourself, how important, what value do you put to this dream? In your case, your child. In my case, my God, 4 years of going to school for what? Just to flunk? No, you examine yourself and say, what is it going to take for me to achieve that? Like you have to invest a lot of money, plus the pain, physical pain, going through all the process.
Right.
So that's self-confidence, because you have and when we talk in the lesson about the self-confidence, it's something inside of you.
Right.
It's an essence within you. People cannot make you feel confident or anything like that.
Well, it just made me think, this kind of the description of self-confidence is knowing that in spite of failure, that you are going to achieve that, and that you can have whatever it is that you're trying to obtain.
Exactly.
You just know it. But I think someone who doesn't have the self-confidence, in their mind, they really don't see the possibility, and that's why they give up.
Exactly. And then also in the lesson we talk about people who have fake self-confidence.
Oh, yes.
People who think that self-confidence is me telling you my achievements, my track record. That's not self-confidence. That's just blowing your own horn.
And people see right through that.
Exactly.
Too.
Exactly.
It's one of those things like, don't tell me how great you are. Show
me. Exactly.
Yeah, and those people only know how to just talk. It's
Exactly.
just talk is cheap kind of thing.
And the same people assume when you don't have that self-confidence that is within you, you know, that strength, that is part of your essence, then what happens? The first time you have a failure, you give up. That's
right,
it.
right.
I'm not going to do it. Well, you haven't tried hard enough.
Right, and to me that's very childish.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
oh, you know, I'm going to go home and cry. It didn't work for me the first time. I'm not going to put in any more effort in this. Anything worth having takes effort.
Exactly.
And when you have to struggle and overcome these adversities to make it happen, like in your case, having to retake the exam, the stress of having to learn, and in my case, the worry of not. If it's not a struggle, and what I'm trying to say is, it just makes it so much sweeter.
Absolutely, it makes you a better person.
Yes,
because it gives you character. It builds that essence within yourself. About that, and then of course you develop more because the more you do it, the more self-confidence you have, the more confident you feel within. Not because you want to show people, it's because you feel that way.
Right.
You feel a person of strength and power, and you set a goal, you can achieve it. And I did exactly what you did. You saw your family, you saw your baby, and I saw myself graduating, and this is the thing that we talk a lot in the show, the visualization, the goal setting, the seeing yourself, the declaring the end from the beginning. You saw yourself having a family. You hear, right, but you see yourself there having it.
Right, you do.
It's amazing. It's so powerful, so do it.
And that's what makes you want it, because you don't want it just in your imagination. You want it to be real.
Yes.
I'm one of those kind of people that I can see things in my mind, and I thought everybody was capable of doing that, but I found out that my dad, he can't picture things in his mind. So I'm thinking, well, I guess everybody can. I'm assuming you can.
Oh yeah, easy. Yes, yes, I do.
I actually, I can close my eyes and I can see the like dreaming in a way.
Yes.
So anyhow, being confident is something that we do have to work on within, and I think as we mature, we start to gain more confidence in ourselves. I remember being a child, I was very shy, and it's hard to have confidence if you're shy.
Exactly. So how did you overcome the shyness?
I think it was just a matter of growing up and starting to realize that you can do things. I guess I was probably afraid of failure. Kids are afraid of things like that. But as you grow older, you realize, it doesn't matter, because that's what it takes to get something that's worth having. It takes obstacles and failures to get there.
And because of what you're saying, I'm feeling that then you didn't let other people define you. Although you were shy, you understood within yourself, if I'm going to do something with my life, I'm going to get rid of my shyness, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because you didn't let people define you. You didn't get stuck in that little world of shyness. Oh, I'm shy, so that's the way I am. I was born this way. No, work on it. Get away.
Yeah, it totally turned for me, because I'm like the opposite of shy now.
Exactly.
And I wish, I could have been more outgoing as a child and done more. Would you believe I didn't even go to my high school prom?
Because of shyness?
Well, yeah, I think it had, I was just kind of like I was afraid to live life.
Oh.
And you know what helped me get out of that?
Yes.
Meeting my husband.
And I was going to ask you, how do you get out of it?
It sounds a little cliche, but I really feel that after I met him, my life really began. Because he taught me to experience things and to be confident. I thought, heck, if I can get a guy like that, I must be worthy of something. A little plug for you, Bobby.
I love you, Bobby.
I take it you've probably always been confident.
But the self-confidence within me come from my dream. I believe in my dreams, and my dream is what gives me the power.
Yes.
I believe in them.
Yes.
I believe it. I believe it. Baby, we believe it. Bye. I love you,
Love
Robert.
you.
Robert is saying we have to go. Hey, email, Facebook, Twitter, everything, YouTube, everything. Love you guys. Mwah.